Well, hello and welcome back to Carnivore, Scott. Well, that's right. I finally got my name corrected in YouTube. I had fat fingered uh, Carnivore or Vor, and that was really original, but not what I intended. So, hey, yeah, I just wanted to jump in here. It's Friday. Woohoo! Friday, August the 11th. Life is good. Life is grand, especially on this nearly manic um, um, maneuver through life. There, we'll call it maneuver. There's the old military man. Yep, I got my Air Force retiree hat on, and that's because I have a hat head because I'm actually growing out my hair, and it's not really thick yet, but hope springs eternal that as my endocrine system gets into better health and all my hormones get into better health, maybe I'll get a full head of hair. Well, a fuller head of hair. Could be though. Toss it all away and cut it all off. All this hair fit in the palm of my hand. Heck, fire. That's really not that much to get all worried about. But I've got a hat head, so I'm gonna put my hat on. Yes, I am an Air Force retiree, and I'm living the life. That's all I can say. Life is really good. All right, getting into other things here in a quick way, a hot minute, so to speak. I got a show notes, if you want to call them that. Got some things I want to cover today. The very first thing, can I get a drum roll, please? No sense of timing. Drum roll, please. My weight. I weighed in today and this morning. The scale indicated 286 pounds, down 4.2 pounds this week. Yes, I'm doing something right. Woohoo! So yeah, I'll take that 4.2 pounds. I'm started from in this journey about 303. Top weight was 316, but down to 286, down 4 pounds there, a little bit more than 4 pounds, and from that 303, see 86 to 96. 10 plus 4 is 14 plus 3, 17 pounds in just about 3 weeks. I know a lot of that is the honeymoon phase. I know a lot of that is water loss, but I'm going to take it, and I'm okay with it. I am really. Okay, first things first, congratulations to Kerry and to Emma from Homestead How in successfully navigating all the airways and byways and highways of our great country and getting through everything. And Kerry, that was awesome. You're out there evangelizing the carnivore way, Can I get an amen? Because it's probably could be the second most important thing that people do in their lives, at least for today, right? We get into that a little bit more later, but right now we're just going to say thank you very much, Carrie. Thank you for carrying the message. Thank you for caring about other people so much. That's special. You're awesome. And I can honestly say that I love you for it. I really do. And that what you're doing for Bill and all the other Bills, all of them, thank you. Emma, you're doing a great job. It tickled my heart to see you operating that camera with that great big old rig and everything. Weight catches up to you in a hurry, doesn't it? But good on you for doing all that. All right, next thing. I want to thank you all for the kind words. I know I'm out here a lot. I only came on the scene, 3 weeks ago? And I'm just banging away, hitting the shorts and doing the live and doing the videos. And a lot of that's because I've been immensely blessed. I stuck with it in the military, and I got a retirement check-in. I worked like all of us, worked in my life and got to a point where I can stop going to work. And God has so richly blessed me, and I know it's only because of Him, and it's nothing of my own hands. But I can't rest on my laurels. I need to keep moving. I need to keep trying to make a difference in my walk and in others' lives. And I feel that is a true calling for each of us, and each of us do it in our own ways, and we are not alone in this. Which brings me to why I'm so grateful for YouTube, for people like Carrie and so many others. And I've listed them before, and I'll list them again because I will make call outs and shout outs to people who are walking the walk, not just talking the talk. And I know that there are people out there who don't have channels, who are doing things and putting in wonderful comments and reinforcing and encouraging myself and others to move forward in this monumental, life-changing task. So I do thank you and I appreciate your kind words. And to be specific, Bubba, you know who you are. I heard you say the other day that you love the people that are commenting and liking and subscribed. And I get it. I get it to the core of my being. It's a unique and it's a special relationship that I cannot explain fully. I understand some of it, but not enough of it. And as a stoic, you represent well. You really do. And yes, I did fix my name. That Carnivore, that wasn't really working too hot, but I had fat fingered my name in and I changed it and I changed it and I found it was wrong. And you only get two, count them, 1 and 2 is all you get for changes in a 14-day period. So I've had to wait 14 days going in there. Let me change it. No. Let me change it. No. It's changed. It's Carnivore Scott. So now we have a homogeneous, homogeneous, easy for me to say, a branding. There we go. That's the word. Branding. Yeah, that's the ticket. So I really appreciate, and I appreciate your kind words there, Bubba. You didn't have to say all those words. You didn't have to surrender your time being so eloquent and lavishing praise on me. But I thank you from my heart. Genuinely, I am watching what you do. I'm following you in your shorts. I think that's a tremendous format to just give a bullet statement for other people. It shows your heart. You have a big heart. And I'm really happy to hear you get back in the gym. It's something I need to do. I parked at one last week. I might do something. I know I need to, but we'll talk more about that at another time. Carnivore Kip. Brother man, I don't know if you're going to make it this far into the video, 7.5 minutes. Most people probably pop smoke. I get it. Do the same. I skip through. I listen for things. I look for things. If I were smart, I'd put chapters on my videos. Yeah, that's what I would do. But I'll never be accused of that. Not for a while. But what Bubba said was spot on. I think if you get to a stall, right, then recognize, hey, look, I'm doing all this stuff. I'm not getting any changes. But I think the first thing to do in that moment of recognizing and recognition, thank you very much, in doing that, I recommend that you show yourself a little grace. You have undertaken one of the most difficult things for anybody to do: lose weight, lose body fat, work on recompositioning your body. If it were easy, everybody would be doing it. And we look around and we know that's not the truth. Now, there are a lot of us carnivores out there, a lot of us checking in, but we are not a majority in any shape or form. Well, maybe we are when we're on a small plane. Okay, but outside of that, we are doing what's different. We are running across the grain, and there are going to be hiccups. And we can't expect what we did to our bodies in 10, 20, 30, 50, 60 years to be reversed in 6 months. We can get great accomplishments. Congratulations, Kerry, for your accomplishment in reaching your goal weight and loss of 100 pounds. Good on you. Lawn War, good on you. You're losing lots of weight. But we know that weight is not the only goal. As Landwar has said, the non-scale victories rule the day. The big rocks, the big wins, we love them. But that devil's in the details. The fight is every day. And some days we take a little more incoming fire than we can suppress. I was there just yesterday, down in the dumps, not generating the response I was hoping to get. And then the day comes new, and I've made new and fresh, and I look in and I see that support and that warmth, and I'm like, yeah, I can do this. I can do this with your support, with your kindness. Well, Kip, you're in a bind, and you got to give yourself some grace. You got to understand people with you. Or you should understand. I won't tell you what you got to do. You should, and like Bubba said, change it up. Some days you have to go backwards to go forward. Maybe you're hitting the wall and the door is just to the left or to the right of you. Back up, reassess, find the doorway. Maybe that doorway is doing a slightly different balance of fats to proteins. Maybe that balance is a little less jogging, a little less walking, and letting your body heal and normalize because you're asking tremendous things of your body. If you're anywhere near 400 pounds and you're lifting your feet up to be like jogging and doing stuff, man, you're hitting the body hard. Give your body some grace. Give some time. That doesn't mean you have license. I suspect it doesn't mean you have license to run out there and go get yourself, a double cheeseburger, big order of fries, and a chocolate shake down at Jack's. You got Jack's down by you, kid? That's for all y'all. That's a local burger chain, regional burger chain, like a Whataburger, something like that. Jack's. Yeah, all right. Matter of fact, we just went there. And I got something for my wife and a friend. I'm not going to do that right now. But no license to leave the reservation, so to speak. But nothing to say that you can't evaluate and look at it and change it up a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Maybe a hike with some verticality. Now, I don't know where you're at in southern Alabama. However, I venture to say that there's not a lot of verticality near you, but there's got to be some, maybe some sand. Maybe, like, when you go to the beach, or you can find something and you can walk in sand. That a lot of tire you out, let me tell you, brother. But, you change it up. Give yourself some time to recuperate. Feed the need your body has, not what your mind and your heart say, but what your body really is talking to you about, and you'll be fine. Stay the course, my brother. You're going to be all right. I promise you. Look at all the people who did it before you. Every single one of them had stalls. You're going to get there, brother. I know you are. You've got a great support network. You got a wife that loves you, a daughter that adores you. You're going to be all right. All right. Which brings me to what I'm calling. Ready? Are you ready for this? My bouts of doubt. Well, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. When I hit the doldrums yesterday, one of them little bouts of doubt, part of that anxiety, depression portion of my life, it happens. Sometimes, most times, I can get out of it if I get up and I move and I do something. And the day before, I was cutting lawns like I was a Forrest Gump, cutting this lawn and that lawn, my lawn. I still have another lawn to cut, doing some service work in the community. So I was out and about doing things. But yesterday I woke up and I had a whole big can of I don't give a hoot. You ever had one of them cans open up on you? We've all had a can of whoop, you know what. But how about a can of I just don't give a hoot? I got myself into a little bit of a mess with that. One day I'll learn, don't open that can. But I did. And it's done. We're moving on. Also mindful that we have a magic YouTube algorithm we have to work with, and whatever they do, they're gonna set their algorithms. They're gonna set their gates for putting you forward or putting you to the back or taking you out automatically or all together completely. All I know is I got to be me. I'm going to put out what I think I can put out. I may not have those fancy graphics. I may not have those thumbnails that rock, but it'd be me. Now, I'm pretty fractured person, so there's plenty of variability in what is me. But that not being the case. But I heard you, Bill. I heard you, Bubba. Pardon me. I heard you, Bubba, when you said it just doesn't seem fair. A new YouTuber's going out there working. They're trying to get the technology. Maybe they're starting with the phone. Maybe who knows what the gear they have or what the experience they have. If they have video editing experiences, do they even have an editor outside of YouTube? The learning curve is straight up. Max climb, baby. You know, afterburners are on, and you're back in the seat. You know, and you're going to make a right turn at Albuquerque when you should have made a left turn. You're going to end up in some place you don't want to be, or some situation like me fat fingering my name in. That's okay. Um, Experimentation is fine. YouTube is going to be YouTube. You be you, and we'll be all right. Now, look, I think I started the day with 76 subscribers. Been in this for 3 weeks. I'm blessed to have 76 subscribers. I would love to have 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 subscribers. I would absolutely love to have gone past the 4,000 watch hours. But in all of that desire, I have to be sure I don't surrender to it and have it drive my life. I think that's part of what got me down a little bit yesterday. And I have to be careful that I don't subject my well-being to a passion of my heart that is very much unfounded. It's not reasonable to expect that I'm going to have an audience of 1,000 or more people who are going to give a large rodent rectum about what Scotty says. You know, by the way, I go by Scotty P, and I have another channel just like Scotty P, but I had to take a T out. And on that channel, all I'm doing is reading scripture. But the whole idea being is what I want isn't necessarily the best thing for me. What I need is to stay true to this process that's going to heal my body, going to heal my mind, and give comfort even to my soul. What I need to do is remember y'all and get out there and mix it up with you. So I got to make this a little bit shorter. But I thank you all for everything you're doing. I thank you for checking up with me. I thank you for responding to my comments. And yeah, you'll probably find me dumping a lot of comments. You know, when you have 75 people, yeah, I had a little bit of time. And I'm retired. So yeah, I mean, yeah. With that, oh yeah, hey, I'd like to make an offer. Make you an offer? You can refuse. What I'd like to offer to you is that I'd be more than happy to come on your show or your broadcast or your video. But you're going to have to realize these gray hairs were earned. I came by them honestly. And my technology grasp is a little slower than most. I get there, but I'm just a tad bit slow. So if you can bear with that, you can always send an email to me at Carnivore Scott, all one word. Ain't that nice? carnivorescott@gmail.com. And hey, let's work it together, you know. I'd be happy to join you, but I'm just not sure I know how to join you. But we'll work on that. Together we'll be a tide that lifts all boats, right? There you go. There's nothing cliche about that. And again, I really appreciate y'all. I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope your day and the coming days are full of non-scale victories. Lungwar, you're right. We can't just look at those numbers. We need to look at pants that feel better. Shirts. Hey, I'm gonna stand up. Watch it. I apologize. It ain't pretty. Don't get triggered. But look, I'm wearing a shirt I couldn't even button before because my belly was so big out here and it was so uncomfortable in the back. And I can actually wear it, and the wrinkles in the back. Look at that. A little gathering at the armpit. I haven't got there quite yet, but I'm going to get there. Yeah, look at all that. But hey, this is truth. This is honesty. And I'm working on it. So I appreciate you sticking with me. I'm going to let you go. Take care. God bless. And we'll see you the next time. Bye-bye. Oh, really? Bye.